What's up guys, and welcome back to our WCW Live Safe. We're now on our first Nitro, which is 2 hours long. We're running on FX. Here's our amazingly cool logo. We have some locker room incidents, an incident involving Sting. He lifted the locker room when silly game he created. Quickly became very popular backstage. Oh, thanks Sting. You're always there when we need you, Sting. Oh, didn't realize that was blank. No, it was blank? I don't know if I've forgotten that. So the first thing, what I'm going to do, I think, is plan out our next pay-per-view, which is the Big Bang. So, what I like to do is I like to just plan it out actually on the screen, and that way I can check I don't accidentally double book someone. So Booker T, in the main event of the Big Bang, I think, I think Booker T versus Ric Flair for the WCW title. Okay. And for the US title, I think we could do a bunch of qualifying matches on this show and have the winners progress to like a fatal four-way match. So we could have, let's go to mid-card. We could have Mike Awesome. I don't know what Mike Awesome's gimmick is at this point. Road Warrior Animal, or no. I don't know, I'll need to actually have a think about who I want to push. But let's have a look. But I could do the other matches on the if I do the other matches on the pre-show, then I wasn't gonna. In fact, we'll come back to the US title match. So we've got a tag title match. I want to have like a every title on the line deal. So we have. I forgot this is when Mike Awesome was in Team Canada. What? Are Palumbo and Hair faces? Well, oh, I wasn't expecting that. Okay. Palumbo and O'Hare can take on Team Canada. So tag title match. Our cruiserweight tag team match. I think we'll do in a 4 corners tag or 3 corners. We'll go 3 team tag, where we have the Filthy Animals against Free Count against Elix Skipper and Kid Romeo. That's probably going to be a fun match. And for the cruiserweight singles title, who's the cruiserweight singles title? Older Shane Helms. Shane Helms defends the belt against Alan Funk. Alan Funk is the right size, actually. Thought he was going to be too big. Chavo. Is that all our titles? That's 1, 2. Right, the only one left is the US heavyweight. Right. Let's look at our other main eventers we've not used. We don't use DDP, Dustin, Nash, and Sting. Or Bagwell, Jarrett, Canyon, Luger, and Steiner. Right. Right. Let's have a think. Our top 5 in the national battles, who were they again? Sting, Steiner, Page, Nash, and Flair. Does Kevin Nash have creative control? Question I think we all ask ourselves every day. Yes, he does. Boo earns. That's going to be difficult to deal with. Right. Let's. I could do like a big 6-man tag actually. That would leave Dustin. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do a 3v3 with Page, Nash, and Sting against Luger, Bagwell, so that's totally buff against the Insiders. And then Sting against Jarrett. Jarrett or Canyon? Jarrett. I want to push Canyon more. Oh. Oh, actually this time is the Magnificent Seven, even for the stable's inactive. That's weird. I didn't realize it would do that. I'm gonna delete that stable then. I'm not gonna use the Magnificent Seven, it's just coincidence. But I'll delete all the stables because I don't really plan on using any of them. Not to begin with, anyway. So that now leaves for our Fatal 4-Way match. I think I'm gonna put Canyon in it. And no, I don't really want them in it because then I could just have Canyon v Dustin then. I don't want Steiner in it. Steiner can face some upper mid carder. So let's have a look. I want Conan. Okay, so I want Conan. Oh my word. So Canyon is gonna face. Let's put Bam Bam in. So that means we can have Dustin v Scott Steiner. Bam Bam, Conan, and Rick Steiner, I guess. That's for the US title. That makes sense because Rick was the US champion. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we still really need. I like having 8 matches on a pay-per-view. So there we go, that's 7. And one more will give us 8. Let's have a look. Who's not used? I might do some like wacky 6-man hardcore match and bring back the hardcore title. In fact, no, the WCW hardcore title was crap. I'm a WCW fan and I'll admit it was crap. So it tells you how crap it was. I could just do a big 5v5. Just to get people on the show. That will be Animal, Shane Douglas. I think the heel team's losing. I don't really want people I like on the losing team then. Jindrak. Oh no, I quite like Jindrak. Finlay and Disco. There we go. Disco, Finlay, Jindrak, Sanders, and Stasiak making up the numbers. Against Das Wunderkind, the Paisanos. I am going to call them by their real name. Ernest Miller, and Norman Smiley? I mean, it doesn't really matter if Norman loses that much on a pay-per-view. Right. Add from pre-booking, and we're going to book all these matches. So, let's see if I can remember who was in that 5v5. Right, face mid-carders. Upper mid-carders. Ernest Miller. The Paisanos. They're not Mamelukes, I remember that storyline. Norman. And someone else. Oh goddammit, I knew this would happen at the end. Not Kaz Hayashi, not Johnny, the Bull's already in it. Alex Wright, Das Wunderkind. Against the heel team of Disco Inferno. Their team captain, obviously. Jindrak and Stasiak. Above average Mike Sanders. And Funley? Yeah, it was Funley. What a random team. So then we have for the world title, Booker v Flair. Booker T versus Ric Flair. Nope. I've somehow accidentally put caps lock on. Booker T versus Ric Flair. Oh, damn. That's not what I wanted to tell. Hope you enjoyed that sneak peek into OBS. Let's have. Then you've got Palumbo and O'Hare versus Team Canada. Palumbo and O'Hare versus Team Canada. The tag team titles. You had the Freeway Dance, which is Dustin. Oh no, we have Dustin and Scott. Dustin Rhodes, Scott Steiner. You have the final for the US title. We're just going to vacate it. I don't really want it being on... do I want it to be elimination? Nah. So that's Canyon, Bam Bam Bigelow, Conan, and Rick Steiner. What a match. Oh, I forgot to save us for the US title. I'll remember. Then the 6-man tag. Which was Sting, Nash, and DDP versus Buff, Luger, and Jarrett. Chavo versus Shane Helms. And finally, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, tag team match. We'll go. I think actually we'll make it a triple threat ladder. They really overused ladder matches at this point, but they were good, so I'm not really complaining. It looks Skipper, and then. Or do I want to switch to the Young Dragons? Because I really like the Young Dragons. I'm going to put the Young Dragons in. Filthy Animals, Young Dragons. Yeah. Oh, name. There we go. So there we go. Oh, do we need storylines? Oh boy, do we. Oh my. Oh well, we already have Chavo versus Shane Helms. That's convenient. Oh, and that. Oh, god damn it. I took out Felix Skipper and... Okay, that sounds terrible. And that storyline. So I could just do like a cruiserweight, 4 main cruiserweight tags to begin with, all in the one feud, I guess. Just add the people we're using in this one to it. Plays a major role. Yang plays a major role aligned with Kazai Hashi. Billy Kidman's aligned properly, so it's he. And then we need... Who else was in that match? Free Count. Shannon Moore. And Evan Courageous. There we go. That storyline, got that, got that. Let's do... that will end that and then add a new one for Booker versus Flair. Because I'll probably use that for a while. Flair. Need at least 2 storylines over 59 heats. That's probably main event storylines. We'll just make a storyline for each match, I guess, and make sure we have something building up to each one. So that's, oh damn, we don't have those anymore. US title, Canyon, Bam Bam, Rick Steiner, Conan, US title tournament, I guess. Start storyline, new storyline, so that's... gonna get rid of these WCWs at the beginning. Oh, I know why they're there for like editing purposes and that, but I like having them just in normal alphabetical order. They're useful, like having those tags are really useful, especially if you're doing like editing it, or if you're doing the if you're doing like a brand split or that, but we're obviously not doing that to begin with anyway. Let's have a look-see. What else we're doing? We had Chavo v Shane. Let's see who else we had. We had Sting and his 6-man tag, so we'll probably just put all the 6 men in the one storyline. So Sting, Nash, Luger, and Jarrett. Sting, DDP, and Nash versus Luger versus Jarrett, Luger and Buff. Buff Bagwell and DDP. Where's Buff Bagwell when I need him? There he is. Nash is aligned with Sting, and Luger is aligned with Buff. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's what we're missing. We have our Cruiserweight title match, our Cruiserweight Tag Team title match. We don't have the random 5v5, I'll leave that as a storyline. So that means we're missing 1 match. Oh, Scott Steiner versus Dustin Rhodes. Do you even want to start for that? You know, we'll do one just in case. A lot of these storylines might only be for this first show, and then we can rejig our roster, but I'll probably run up to the first pay-per-view. Depends, I'm waiting for someone to do something. So let's see our product, 60% matches, I thought that's what it'd be. So I think our main event, I always like my go-home main events being big multi-man tags, so I'm gonna go for one of those. Let's go for a big 4v4. Let's put Booker T, where are they? Palumbo and O'Hare, and Shane Helms. So all the champions in one match. We're not gonna do like all the challengers, so we're gonna go for, who can we have? Well, we're not using Shane Douglas at the preview, so Shane Douglas, an animal, so they might not complain about not being used. Alan Funk. No. Let's have a look. Let's go Jindrak and Stasiak, actually. Mm, 16, 15? 15. Booker T dominates. Basically, we're going to build up Booker T to be like the biggest thing we can, hopefully. Let's have... So we need to have qualifying matches for the 4 people in the US title thing. So let's have Bam Bam defeat Alan Funk. I don't really have many plans for Alan Funk. He's mostly going to stick around the bottom of the card, really. Bam Bam, domination, pinfall, decisive. Add match 1v1. Conan versus Finlay, I guess. Finlay. Conan wins. That one domination by pinfall. Canyon gets his match by beating MI Smooth. I'm probably never going to use him. Alex Wright. That's actually probably a really good match, actually. Canyon wins. Do you want to be domination? No, I just want a decisive win, really. And finally, we've got Rick Steiner Steiner can beat Jim Duggan. Match of the year. Steiner, domination, pinfall, decisive. So this is 63, so we can do some more. I kind of like opening with a good cruiserweight match, so I think that's what I'm going to do. Do a 3v3 with Air Raid and someone against other people. Air Raid and... Air Raid are a lot lower down than I thought they were. Wait, oh no, I want faces. But we're going to be Air Raid and Lash LaRue. So they're going to lose. Spoilers. Against Elix, Skipper and Kid Romeo, since we're not using them on the main show. And Cash, I guess? In fact, let's just make a Chavo. So, Chavo wins over Lash LaRue. I'm going to keep AJ Strong. Open match, all out match. And work the crowd. There we go, that's our opener for the return of Nitro. Next thing, we're going to have a freestyle angle where, so our 40 figure. So we have Bischoff, Booker T, microphone, entertainment, neutral, Booker T vacates the US title. So we're just going to basically have Booker T come out, he's going to talk for a wee bit and say, you know, he can't defend the title basically and the world title at the same time. So he's going to vacate the US title. So I think that's the order we'll stick with. Let's have a not a generic promo, a singles promo. Probably just before the main event, where we'll have Sting got a promo on Jarrett. Let's have a can I have a challenge, or do I need to make a challenge? I'll just do a freestyle one. I find freestyle angles very useful for videos, because, you know, I can just describe what's going on in the angle. Minor success for both of them. So, Flair challenges Booker to a world title match and is accepted. So they're going to trade like insults for a wee bit, so this will probably be about 6 minutes, say. Well, I won't script either of them. No, in fact, we will script them, just in case. I won't script, I'll give Flair a promo on the match later on. In fact, let's put that there. I want something else between this match. Let's have Kevin Nash promo. Kevin Nash can cut a promo on Bagwell. Kevin Nash promos are money. He's really good at promos. If you didn't know from real life, he's really good at promos. Let's see. Let's have a look at our storylines and see what we've not done anything with. We've done something with this. Not done anything with this. I've not done anything with Dustin and Steiner. Let's have... Oh, let's just have, for no reason, Steiner's going to jump Dustin backstage, and that's what's going to be the catalyst for this match. Wrong way around. Have to be careful for that. Steiner's just going to assault him backstage with no rhyme or reason. because he's Scott Steiner and he does what he wants. So, add for pre-booking. Oh, I forgot we can hire local. Oh, nice. We might have a tryout on this show. Who do we have here? Oh, Baz Rutten. Nice. Chris Cruz, who actually used to do commentary for WCW Pro back in the day. Oh, Joey Apps. Oh, he's retired. Oh, damn. I don't know who I want to use. Disco Machine? Enhancement talent. And it had a pre-show match where Disco Machine gets squashed by someone. Disco Machine can lose to... I suppose we could build up Reno doing squash matches. Maybe. Mike Sanders, maybe. But Mike Awesome. I'm gonna probably end Team Canada and start building Mike Awesome up on his own. Because I wasn't really into Team Canada. But I'm really into Mike Awesome because he's really good. Take a couple minutes off that. Oh, pre-show. Pre-show. Here we go. Let's have a look. Need more angles. So, store. Last thing, we didn't do anything with that store. So let's have a 2-on-1 beatdown backstage by Team Canada. Oh, they're so dastardly. Those evil Canadians. They're like the most evil country I know. They can jump a Chuck Palumbo on his own. So they're going to try and, you know, take out the tag champions before the match. For the tag titles at the pay-per-view. Pretty basic story. Done. Do I have anything with this? We have some stuff with this, and we need to... Oh yeah, we need to add each loser. Oh, damn, who are they? Duggan, Funk, Finlay, and Wright. Duggan, Funk, Finlay, and Wright. Duggan, Funk, Finlay, and Wright. Duggan... Oh, they should be supportings. Duggan, Funk, Finlay, and Wright. Duggan, Funk, Finlay, and Wright. Duggan... Sorry, this is the only way I'm going to remember this. Finlay. And that's Wunderkind. Oh, wait a minute. Oh yeah, the Boogie Nights have split up by this point. Might bring back the Boogie Nights, actually. We've got a bit before this match in the main event. If we could just have a backstage... Do we have like a workers talking backstage? Where we just see like two guys having a chat? No. So let's have... Is Disco a face or a heel? I can't remember. At this point, he's a face, isn't he? Oh, is he a heel? Nice. We're gonna bring back the Boogie Nights. Oh, wait, is Alex Wright a face? Oh, damn it. There goes my plan for the mega push of the Boogie Nights. Oh, we could actually have the 6-man cut promo. Okay, I may as well just do this. We DDP, Nash, and Sting. We're gonna cut a promo on Jarrett, Buff, and Luger. Oh, we'll put that further down. And let's have a... Oh my god, I'm running out of things to do. Oh, actually, after Bam Bam's match, I think we should have Canyon attack him. Because I kind of like the idea of playing their, You know, they both used to be in the New Jersey Triad in WCW. I think we could play that into the storyline of the title match. Where's the Bam Bam Bigelow one? Oh, it's right, it's right there. I managed to put it exactly the right spot. And we're going to have a second post-match attack, where Flair is going to attack Booker T. There we go. Let's have a look at our analysis. We need one match focused on storytelling. Let's make it... Probably Duggan and Steiner, because I don't think they would get a decent match rating anyway. Right, let's run this show. So in a pre-show bout, they had decent wrestling but little heat. Mike Awesome defeated the Disco Machine. 5:54 by pinfall with the Awesome Splash. Disco got a 28 for his in-ring performance. I'm going to take a note of that, so I can compare it to other people. If I can reach this pencil, there we go. How exciting. 28 for Disco. I think we can definitely do something with him, Alex Wright and Disco Inferno, like the Wars of the Discos. And in our opening match, a match that had subpar wrestling and a little heat, Chavo, Elix Skipper and Kid Romeo defeated Lash LaRue and Air Raid, and Chavo defeated Lash LaRue by submission. Chavo carried the match. It got the show off to a strong start for us, that's good. A freestyle segment called Booker T vacates the US title. Booker T vacated the US title and gave it to Eric Bischoff. Sting cut a promo on his match with Jeff Jarrett, getting an 86, that was really good. In a decent match, Steiner defeated Jim Duggan with Flying Bulldog, getting a 52. Nash got a promo for his match for the 6-man tag, getting an 84. Maybe we should have done the heels cutting a promo in the face. Says at the end, damn, I should have done that, oh well. But they had decent reaction from the crowd with subpar wrestling. Bam Bam defeated Alan Funk by pinfall in 6:08. And that was a 48. Bam Bam was wasted on drugs, damn. Following the match, Bam Bam celebrating and he gets beaten down by Canyon, getting a 62. Oh my god. Flair challenges Booker to a world title match and is accepted, got a 96. Whoa, I was not expecting that, Jesus Christ. In a decent match, Conan defeated Finlay in 9:18 by pinfall. Team Canada attacked Palumbo backstage and leave him down and out. Steiner attacks Dustin Rhodes backstage, leaving him down and out. Also backstage attacks. You can tell I've only got a week to build this pay-per-view. Decent match, Canyon defeated Alex Wright in 13:34 by submission. DDP, Nash and Steiner promo, hyping their 6-man tag, got an 89A. And in our main event, disappointingly, we only got 63. And a decent match, Booker, Shane Helms and Palumbo and O'Hare defeat Douglas, Animal and Jindrak and Stasiak in 14:57. Booker T defeated Jindrak with a Harlem Hangover. Then in our actual main event spot, Booker T celebrates getting the win with a Harlem Hangover. But Ric Flair runs in and he beats down Booker T to the mat, getting an 85. Not bad, 75. Popularity up in 10 regions, not bad for a first show back. Let's have a look at how the war is going. We're getting our ass kicked by WWF, but let's have a look. For the purposes of having a bit of a laugh, here's Andy the Siberian Tiger Anderson. What a nickname. Trained by Vance, Nevada. I like it. I like his trainer's name. Pretty cool. So this will take a wee while to process, because we're still, at the early stages of every new game. It does take a lot longer. Oh, it takes a lot longer and finishes straight away. Triple H is the Observer Wrestler of the Year. Oh, very well done. I don't know, in 2000, I'd make a case for Kurt Angle, actually. Oh, Vince McMahon shut down the XFL. Sad face. Mr. Fuji's retirement. Right, Raw's War. Got 14.5. Nice. And the main event was Jericho defeating Austin. And we got a .98. Nice. I mean, we're not doing bad considering that, like, how bad WCW did when it shuts down. I'm okay with this. Oh, Cannibal Grizzly sidelined. Incident involving Bam Bam Bigelow. We're gonna give him a stern warning this time. Damn. Bad at handling those. WWF is PP. No, that's PP UK. That's okay. That's K. That's K. All Japan. WWF. Alan Funk's annoyed. Nitro rating. That isn't gonna happen, Scott. WWF are after Dreamer. I didn't particularly want him. Scorpio is someone I do actually really want. Job Sting. Job Sting, it's Flair. For years. Oh damn, he has a better offer from another company. What are they offering him? $7,000 a month, jeez. Ooh. So the downside with this, I don't know how much money I'm going to make per month. Oh no. There you go. What about $7,050? Yeah, that's what I fought to, Gold Scorpio. Kurt Hennig, how much is WWF offering? Probably a lot more than we can. In fact, no, they're offering less and a shorter contract. Oh no, they're offering a longer contract. Let's give him 2 years. Let's just quickly have a look. What did I want to check? I want to check something and I can't remember what it was now. It was something to do with our roster. Oh yeah. How much money have we lost so far? 145 grand. I don't know if we're going to make any profit or not. What's our sponsorship income like? A lot lower than our wage bill. I'd cut some people, but that would mean taking huge upfront losses. I don't really want to do that, but I don't really want MI Smooth. I really don't want MI Smooth. Does anyone not have a written deal? No, every single person's on a written deal. Oh well, MI Smooth, you are going to be putting over so many people you're not even going to believe. In fact, do these people have no competes? Not everyone. Who doesn't? Ernest Miller and Scott Hudson. We're going to make Scott Hudson quit. Damn. Okay. Oh my god, we're paying 18 grand a month for Sid Vicious to do nothing. Like, I don't think we can get him to leave either. Oh well. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this episode. We'll be back in 5 days for WCW The Big Bang 2001. Hopefully it'll be a good show. Hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, give it a like. If you have any suggestions for signings, ideas for what I could do, stuff like that, leave a comment. If you want to see all the stuff I do, hit subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.